Logo-imprinted branding products are very powerful media. They can be used to enhance your brand, to increase public affinity, to generate financial support, to help you complete your mission. They can also screw up your brand. I'm going to tell you two stories to illustrate two different ways you can be hurt when you put your logo on a product. Back when we supplied only public radio stations, we had a product we called the Tom Thumb radio. It was a little radio about the size of a Bic lighter, but it was so powerful. It was just a magnificent item. It started at a price of about $14 and dropped and dropped and dropped as the factories started to make more and more, and stations used it by the tens of thousands throughout the nation. But after they had been using this as a contributor incentive during their on-air fundraisers for 3 years or so, we started to get complaints. We didn't know why. The quality was no longer there. The reception started to stink. But finally, after examination, we found that the chip within, the tiny little chip, smaller, it's about just a little bigger than a raisin, had been changed. We found the patent number on it. And this product, which was being made in British Hong Kong, had a different chip. And that chip was less expensive to the factory and gave much lower quality. Here's the point though, the products looked identical. One was a sensational level of quality at a reasonable price. And the other, identical looking, was a crappy level of quality at a very good price. That's one example of how a quality deficit can be built in so that you can get a good cheap price. But as a nonprofit, you can't risk undermining your brand with the public. So, quality and price, inextricably linked, are issues that you must pay very close attention to. Let's do another story. Outward Bound, that wonderful organization, wanted to buy water bottles from us, and we went to our regular factories. We use very high-end factories, and our price was 35 cents a bottle more than another company offered them. So they bought the bottles from the other company, 5,000. But they asked us if we would warehouse them. We were happy to do it. The shipment came in, we unloaded the truck, we had all of these 5,000 in cases, and we shipped a case to Outward Bound, and within 2 or 3 days they called us. The tops didn't fit. When you drink out of the bottle, it runs down like a dribble glass, the practical joke glass. And so we had to take them all off the shelves and ship them back, and the factory then put new tops on. You see, the client had saved 35 cents per bottle and gotten a low quality which would undermine its brand with the public. These are important things for you to understand, so we're doing a series so that when you use your marketing budget, you can use it with some wisdom and some understanding of how the branding product industry works. In the next post, I'm going to talk about how the quality control issue is really an issue of somebody standing at the end of a production line and making decisions that will affect your brand.